30s at the time, and I was speaking to a friend of mine who mentioned that a mutual friend of ours was a pilot for BA, and he suggested that it would be possible for me to go to flight school. I went to see my wife about it because I didn't really know if it was for me or for us or if it was possible, and she was wonderful because she encouraged me to take on the course of training. Good question. I was trying to do it from home, trying to work from Bristol whilst living my day-to-day life. And I found it very difficult to balance all of the pressures of day-to-day living with the complexities of taking on a PPL, time building, and other aviation-related study. So I think the best thing I could do was to go to America, where I could actually do the intensive course of training and get finished much more quickly. I knew that being a pilot was for me. I knew that's what I wanted to do with all of my heart. I knew that I had the support of my family and my friends, and I thought that if I'd left it any later that I might not be able to get my job. So with that in mind, I decided to take the plunge, even at the age of 38, and take on the course of pilot training. And I'm delighted to say that it's worked out beautifully. Arriving in America was amazing. I knew that I was there to fully immerse myself in a course of training, and I was ready for it. I've been preparing for that for some time. And when I got there, I was not disappointed with the people that I met, the facilities, the aircrafts, and my eventual batchmates, the guys that I'd be training with and sharing a house with. Everything seems to line up and make sense. So for me, it was one of the best decisions I ever made in relation to my aviation career. ATPL Ground School was indeed a very busy and challenging period of time, but it's there to overcome. Personally, I worked very hard to make sure that I got the best possible grades that was available to me, and the way that I did that was just organise myself around good rest, good exercise, and a good regime of waking up early, working hard throughout the day, finishing late, and then getting a good night's sleep. I had a great time, great facilities, great aircraft, great people. It's something that I don't think I'd necessarily want to do again, in all honesty, but now I'm reaping the benefits of having a wonderful career in the aviation industry. A good friend of mine that I trained with was already established with an airline, and he was able to take my CV and put it under the nose of the chief pilot there, who invited me for an initial assessment, which I'm delighted to say that I passed. I was then able to start a type rating course with them in November last year, leading to me starting my job this year. The one-word answer would be privilege, but to expand on that a little bit further, it's literally living the dream. I love what I do, I love the aircraft that we fly, the places that we visit, and the people that I work with. It's just privilege. My advice would be to get your support network on side very early. Make those decisions together so that you can move forwards together. Keep the dream alive, keep working hard, keep going each and every day. Don't settle. If, like me, you're contemplating moving into the aviation industry, my advice would simply be to get started. Get going. Make a decision to start.